and Alma, south into Greenwood, Mansfield, and Midland. We can see the smoke that's in the air. You see a couple thunderstorms behind them in the background too. But a large fire crews are working on containing this, as you can see just off in the distance. This is looking from Pensacola there in LaFleur County, right on the edge of the state line, looking back towards the south and east. Smoke has gone both towards the south, so south is going towards the right, to the left is north. Once this smoke started going back up, we had a south wind that carried some of the smoke this way. But as soon as the blaze started, we've got a north wind coming in along with this front. It is now pushing the smoke back towards the south. The Arkansas Forestry Division actually called us a little bit earlier. We're giving them a forecast working on the exact winds. We have winds now picking up between 15 to 20 miles per hour. Of course, guys, it is super dry out there. A lot of us are running 10 to 20% of rainfall for the summer than we normally even should get. Things are very dry. We're probably going to be getting into a drought here officially pretty soon. So the conditions are very dry. This is very near Fort Chaffee. We're still working on the exact location of where this fire is. We will let you guys know once we know. We have crews on the way right now towards this fire. Now, we had earlier from the Greenwood police chief that 20 plus homes have now been evacuated. A lot of them in that hilltop edition. They're right on the edge of Fort Chaffee. So I'm going to step off to the side. I'm going to zoom in just real quick so you can see a closer view of some of the plumes as they continue to go up. And we've got another couple shots to show you as well. So here's zooming in. You can see that dark smoke there rising off in the distance. This thing's fairly wide as well. I'll show you a picture here in just a moment. This is a live look from Fort Smith. This is along Rogers Avenue from the Mercy Hospital ICAM. You can see that width of the smoke there too as you look just past the ridge there on the southeast side of Fort Smith. So you're kind of looking past Riley Farms and back towards the south and east, right along US 71. This is a picture that came in about 25 minutes ago from Tammy. She sent this photo. Look how dry everything is, and that's the problem as we continue to watch the evolution of this fire. Crews are responding to it right now and watching those evacuations. Once again, this is near Fort Chaffee, very close to the boundary. It's hard to exactly say where it is at the moment when we're looking at our maps. That's why we got a crew going. But I want to show you radar really quick, although notice we've got a couple pop-ups in Scott County, a little rain. It'd be nice to get a shower here in Sebastian County. We're zooming right into the heart of Sebastian County where we can see the smoke that's being lofted up into the air. We can see it on radar. The problem, though, is the radar won't pick it up until it's several hundred feet up into the air. So this green right here is not showing where the fire necessarily is, but where that smoke is, that smoke plume that we saw in some of those iCams just a moment ago. But it looks like somewhere right near the edge of Fort Chaffee on the northwest side of Greenwood is where we have that blaze going on right now. But that north wind, because we just got a cold front, we've been waiting for it all day. That north wind is carrying that smoke towards the south, really covering right along 71. So Greenwood, we're really in the thick of it for some of that smoke, especially on the southwest side of town. Dayton, Midland, we may even get some of the smoke coming in right towards Mansfield as well, but we can see that smoke right now on radar as it continues to blow in, and it continues to blow in because of that wind coming in from the north and northeast. There's a light northeast tilt right now coming into Sebastian County, so that may kind of move the smoke just a little bit, but drier conditions slowly coming in, not drastically drier. That's one concern from the Forestry Department with this fire is how dry is this air coming in. It's not incredibly dry. It's not as if we're knocking down dew points and just zapping all the humidity. There's still a lot of humidity. We like the humidity. We would just like to have some rainfall to help with any kind of grass fires. Remember, we have burn bans area wide. I can show you that latest map. We continue to add counties across Arkansas and Oklahoma. I do want to show you that map with the burn bans as they stand currently. Just take me just a quick moment. Once again, if you're just joining us, we've got a large fire in the central part of Sebastian County, northern portions of Greenwood, right near the line there with Fort Chaffee. We're still working on the exact location. We've got several folks saying near Chaffee was where they're seeing the blaze, so we're working on a crew getting directly towards that blaze for you guys. Here's a look at the burn ban map, and then we'll take a look at the iCams, and then we'll wrap it up. We'll have crews on the way right now, and then we'll continue to give you updates on what started the fire, what's going on with the fire, how fast is it moving, is it contained, all that kind of stuff. We're going to give you that information here shortly. But the active burn bans for our area include Sebastian County. We have that burn ban that was set in effect a couple days ago. Crawford County, Franklin, Johnson, Logan. The only two counties that we have in the River Valley that do not have an active burn ban are Scott counties and Sequoia County. We do not have that as well. LaFleur County, we have one. And then in Northwest Arkansas, Benton and Washington, we do not have an active burn ban. Don't be surprised if we get one here soon. But Carroll County, Madison County, even Newton County, once you get towards the Waterfall Country in northern Pope County, we got the active burn bans as well. I'm going to go back a couple frames here for a second. This is some of the weather that we're shown earlier in the newscast. Once again, you can see it on the radar with that smoke headed south. It might start getting a little bit more of a tilt. Notice how this plume is kind of moving westbound a little bit. That wind is shifting from directly north to a little bit more northeast, so that's going to kind of push everything out just a little bit. Once again, that blaze somewhere northwest of Greenwood, and we've had 20+ homes evacuated in that Hilltop Addition area. I'll back it up even a little bit more. We'll show you the photo. This is Tammy. She sent this in right at the birth of that blaze. And then this is a live look in Fort Smith. As long as you still see that smoke connect with the ground, we still got a fire going on. Once we start seeing a difference between the horizon where you've got the trees here, and then you got a break, and then the smoke, then this thing, you know, is pretty much out. But right now it continues to burn there in Sebastian County, and you can see the plumes here too. Intense heat comes from these fires, and then you can see those plumes as they go up. Think of a grill. You got, you know, something, you know, the heat kind of waves up and it goes up above the heat source of that grill. Same thing with this fire. You can see these ripples effects, but now carrying smoke up towards the north. That north wind kind of slanting everything back towards the right-hand side of your screen, which is towards the south. But once again, we still have smoke rising from this fire, so still an active scene there in Sebastian County. We'll get you more info as we get it. We appreciate your time. We'll keep it here, keep it local. As always, we'll keep you advised.